Hey everyone, and welcome back to Divas 2000s, guys. So today we are doing yet another PLE review, and today, guys, we are talking about Saturday night's main event. Now, y'all, this should have just been called Evolution Part 2, baby, because we had three women's matches on this card today. We had the six-woman tag team match between Team Rhea Ripley and Team Jade Cargill. We had Becky Lynch versus Sol Ruca, and we had the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. And y'all, these matches, except for the obvious one we're going to talk about in just a second, these matches were so good, and I absolutely lived for all of them. But we're going to start out with the match that opened up the show, surprisingly. To be quite honest, was really surprised that this match opened up the show. I thought they would have been like the last match, or like maybe I thought they would have been the main event. I'm being delusional here. But nonetheless, like, I really thought that they would have been main event. I'm just saying. But we're going to start out with the six-woman tag team match between Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, and Jade Cargill, Michin, and B-Fab. Now, let's talk the outfits. And the obvious one, Charlotte Flair. Y'all, I thought that Charlotte absolutely outdid herself at WrestleMania, and I was sadly mistaken, because she has truly stepped up her gear game so much. And this outfit, oh my god, the colors, the fact that this gear was inspired by and had pieces of actual friendship bracelets that fans have given her over the years, y'all, that warms my heart. And I absolutely love Charlotte Flair, but like recently she's been making me love her even more now. Like, I love Charlotte so much. But this gear was so cute. I loved all the colors, the beads, the bracelets, her hair. I loved the two pigtails with the curly pigtails she had. Oh, y'all, that was so cute. Charlotte looked so cute here. I absolutely loved it. Rhea Ripley obviously looking hot as hell, as usual. That's usual for her. And Alexa Bliss, I really loved her gear as well. Another new gear. She doesn't get too many new gears too often, so I really like this one. It was very simple, similar to what she's been kind of rocking for a while. The black. I love the silver accent she had on this gear. I love that Charlotte was like really like full on like colorful rainbow moment, and then Rhea and Alexa were just like, we're here in black. But I love it. I love the contrast between the two of them. Alexa's gear was really cute. I love, obviously, her pigtails. The black and silver moment was cute. I loved the skirt she had. And Jade Cargill, Michin, and B-Fab. Y'all. Oh my god. The Michael Jackson inspired looks, y'all. Oh my god, they looked so good. I loved the outfits. My favorite one had to be Michin. Michin looked so good. I loved the hat, the jacket, the ties they all had on. I'm surprised none of them lost their ties during this match. I was really scared they were going to, but I really loved these looks from them. They looked so badass, so cool. I lived for their outfits. They looked so cool. We also need a name for Jade and her crew. Like, we need a name for them. Like, they need to pick it up and start thinking of a name for their group. I wish we could call them the Baddies, but obviously they called themselves that in AEW. So hopefully they're working on something good for them, because I really need a good team name for Jade Cargill, Michin, and B-Fab. But let's get on into this match. And before I even start talking about the match, this match was made for B-Fab and Michin to truly show what they can do in the ring, because y'all, they were going to town on Charlotte Flair. Almost the entire match, they were really taking it to Charlotte Flair, and I absolutely loved it. It's about damn time we see B-Fab and Michin truly show what they can do. Especially Michin. I really loved everything that Michin was doing in this match. The styles clash that she did, y'all. Oh, I was screaming when she did that styles clash on Charlotte Flair. Ooh, y'all, it was so good. Do I have any other notes? Oh my god, Michin hitting the poison Rana on Rhea Ripley. Y'all, Michin was not here to play no games. She was like, this is my moment, and she truly showed probably not even all of what she could do, because I know she has a lot more that she can do, but this was just a little sneak peek, and I was living for everything that she did. And B-Fab as well was doing a lot in this match. I've said this before on my TikTok, but I love her big boots. They always look so good, so crisp and clean. The one she did to Alexa towards the end of the match was so good. I loved the double big boot spot between her and Charlotte. I thought it was really cool. I love whenever the girls do that, especially like the taller, lankier girls. It looks really, really cool. I feel like we haven't seen that spot in quite a while, so when they did it, I really liked that. Talking on Jade, Jade didn't really do too much in this match. This match was more for B-Fab and Michin, which I love, but you know, Jade was kind of more to the side in this match. Obviously, she came in at the end, but the super kicks that she was hitting, the one she hit on Alexa on the outside was nasty, and the one on the inside to Rhea, oh my god. Those super kicks from Jade were nasty, y'all. And her big boot, her big pump kick at the end when she got the victory into the Jaded, ooh, y'all. Rhea sells the hell out of the pump kicks, and Jade really knows how to throw a good pump kick because god damn, that was so nasty, y'all. When Rhea got the hot tag and immediately started going to town on Michin was absolutely crazy. And when she came in, she got the tag, like, ducked under Michin and went right for Jade with that nasty looking drop kick off of the, like, knocking Jade off of the apron was insane. And then, like I said, going straight to town on Michin, that when she brought Michin down to her knee, that looked so nasty. It was crazy. The drop kick Rhea hit off of the ropes, kicking Michin in the face. Rhea was destroying Michin. It was actually crazy. When Charlotte came in and hit that nasty looking German suplex on Michin, oh, I thought Michin about died because that spot looked really, really scary, but it was really, really cool. I loved seeing that from Charlotte. And then obviously the ending of this match was really, really good. Obviously we had the little moment, the whole match, we had the storytelling of Charlotte and Rhea really not getting along the whole time, which I love that they're still kind of building up that, you know, rivalry that they've had over the last, like, probably like five years now since like COVID time, 5 or 6 years. I really love that they, you know, been really building onto that. I don't know if we're gonna end up leading into something into that, or if we're gonna get Charlotte and Jade, which I loved the face-off Charlotte and Jade had. I've been waiting for that match ever since Jade Cargill signed with WWE. That's like my second dream match. My first one was Jade and Nia Jax, which we've had that before, and I was very satisfied with those. But anyways, back to the ending of the match. When Jade came in and took out Alexa, Rhea, and Charlotte, and immediately, like I said, went for the pump kick into the Jaded. That Jaded, she delivered on Rhea Ripley, you guys. Ooh. That was a nasty looking Jaded, and I was living for it, y'all. It was so good. But I'm very happy that Jade and her crew got the W here. I don't know if this means that Jade isn't gonna win at Clash. Maybe she will. Maybe she'll kind of, you know, her, Michin and B-Fab will kind of sneak in and help Jade get the win at Clash. Because I really don't know what we're going for next. I really, like I said, with the face-off Charlotte and Jade had, I would really love to see Charlotte and Jade have that one-on-one match. For the title or not, I just really want to see them go one-on-one. It has been long overdue for them, and I really want to see that match happen. I really wish we would have seen a little bit more from Alexa. I feel like we didn't really see too much from her in this match. You know, it was more about, you know, Rhea and Charlotte's kind of storyline, and this was about kind of getting B-Fab and Michin a little more over with the crowd as heels, which I am totally glad that they are heels finally, because this, I feel like, is what they've really needed, you know, to truly get over and, you know, show the audience more of what they could do, especially Michin, because her as a babyface, she's been good, but they just don't know how to book her, y'all. And I feel like as a heel, and her with Jade and B-Fab, I feel like the three of them are really going to blend well off of each other. And I just really cannot wait to see what is next for all three of them, especially B-Fab and Michin, because like I said, this is just the beginning of what they can truly do inside that ring, and I am so excited to see what's next for them. Now, the next match we have is Becky Lynch versus Sol Ruca, and let's talk about the outfits, because I absolutely love Sol Ruca's gears. Every time she comes out with her pants, her cute little bras, the little fishnet on the top. I love the little blue, like, braid-ins that she has in her hair. I think those are so cute. Obviously, her gears are very beach theme, obviously. But I always love Sol Ruca's gears. It's very, like I said, it's very much going to the beach vibes, not really wrestling gear. But I really love that she's kind of doing something totally different from what a lot of the other girls are doing, because I think we all can agree that some of the girls, their gears tend to look very similar with the garters, the straps, the laces, you know, just the material, everything kind of starts to look the same after a while. So I love that Sol Ruca is truly, really diving into that beach gimmick, and she's really bringing it there with her outfits. And I really love what she wears. Now Becky's gear, pretty simple. She kind of wears the same thing all the time, but I live for the jackets. Her furs always look so good. I loved the red jacket. She wears this one quite a lot, but I do really like this red one. It's so cute. It matches with her hair. I really love the jackets that she wears. She never disappoints when it comes to the jackets. Fashion in general, Becky is always there. Her wrestling gears might not always be there, but she knows how to kill it outside of the ring when it comes to fashion. I'll be honest there. Now let's talk about the match. Well, what we can talk about the match, as much as we can. Well, obviously, starting out the match, Becky immediately just threw her title at Sol and started beating down on her. I love that, you know, we still have that rivalry going on with referee Jessica Carr. She didn't even want to start the match until Sol finally got a little lick back on Becky, and then Jessica immediately rang the bell. I thought that was pretty funny. I love that they're still playing into that. I don't know if we're ever going to get any payoff from that, if Jessica's going to do something to Becky, if she's going to have a match with Becky. You know, I would really love some good payoff between this, because this storyline has been brewing for quite a while, but I just love that every time we have a Becky Lynch match, we have referee Jessica Carr. It is so perfect. It's so good. And they always add something to it. It's never the same thing. It's always something different. Clearly, we're going to see in just a second that I'm going to talk about. Now, I love when Sol Ruca does that, like, handstand springboard off the ground, like, when she did it over Becky. I live for every time she does that move. It is so cool. She does that and then goes right into the super kick, y'all. That move is always so cool. I love it. When she hit the moonsault on the outside off of the post was really cool. I love that moonsault as well. Now, y'all know where I'm going next. The unfortunate botch that we had. I think we all know what they were trying to do. It looked like we were going to get a Soul Snatcher and Jessica was going to take the bump in this match, which I really would have lived for. It would have been so good. If y'all see my reaction on TikTok, y'all know how I felt. I was kind of just like really shocked and surprised at what happened. I was a little confused, as I'm sure a lot of us were. Oh! Now, like I said, Becky was obviously trying to pull Jessica into the Soul Snatcher, and Sol looked like she slipped yet again. But looking back at it, when I rewatched it, it looked like, I don't know if she slipped as much, or if Becky was supposed to pull Sol's leg, because she didn't even try to make the full rotation. She jumped, and then she immediately, like, laid out flat. So it didn't even look like she was trying to go for the Soul Snatcher. It looked like maybe Becky was supposed to pull her off and have her hit the ground. I don't really know. It looked pretty confusing, and then commentary saying that she hit the Soul Snatcher which when I seen it at first, you know, watching it live, it kind of looked like she was trying to, but rewatching it, it looked like Becky was supposed to do something, but Sol kind of on the fly just immediately hit the ground, and Jessica still sold it. Props to her that she completely still went with it, as she should. But, you know, it is an unfortunate botch that this is the second time that we have seen Sol Ruca botched the Soul Snatcher, which, you know, things happen, and I'm not gonna go too hard on her because things happen. You slip, you know, things happen. So, you know, she'll get Becky eventually, and as we did see later on, we did find out that Becky Lynch is going to defend her IC title against Sol Ruca at Clash in Italy, so that is going to be a really fun match. I cannot wait to see that match. And then after the bell rang, we seen Becky come in and immediately just start beaten down on Sol, hitting 3 manhandle slams on Sol Ruca, and like I said, that would lead into Nick Aldis telling Becky Lynch that she will be defending her title against Sol Ruca at Clash in Italy, and I am so excited for that match. Cannot wait to see what's going to happen there. I don't know if Sol is actually going to get the win and win the title this early. It is very early on her career in Monday Night Raw, so I don't think they're going to do it yet. I feel like Becky is once again going to do some kind of shenanigans to try to win. But maybe this will lead into hopefully a couple other matches with Becky. Maybe some other stuff kind of happening. Maybe somebody else gets involved in this match. Where's Natty at? I know she's at NXT, but why is Natty not involved in this IC title picture? She should really be in there helping Sol Ruca or something, or just get involved with the 3 of them. I would love to see that. So hopefully, you know, the Clash in Italy match will happen, and we'll kind of get some more stuff going from there. Like I said, I don't think it's time for Sol to get the title right now. I think it is very soon. So maybe a couple other matches. Maybe she gets a victory over Becky finally, like in a non-title match would be really fun. So hopefully we'll kind of see something bloom from there. Now the final match we have is the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match, the Irresistible Forces, Nia Jackson, Lash Legend versus Brie Bella and Paige. Now, let's talk the outfits. The gear that Lash and Nia had. Y'all know I love a good silver moment, and their gear was so, so cute. Love Nia's bodysuit, and I love Lash Legend's gear. All the detailing, the crystals looked so cute. I love the robes that Lash Legend wears. They are so, so diva, y'all. They're so, so cute. I really loved it. I love the silver on them. The silver eyeshadow on Lash looks so, so good. Her hair was really cute. Nia's hair, too, looks really good. Nia also has lost so much weight, and she looks absolutely stunning. She looks the best she's ever looked, like in the ring and out of the ring. It's so, so crazy how good she looks. Now, Brie Bella. Y'all, Brie Bella looked so, so good, y'all. Oh my god, when she came out, that gear, y'all, was giving me everything, y'all. She looked absolutely amazing. Love the red and black. Total, the Bella's on brand. I love like the one long sleeve, the short sleeve. The pants were so, so cute. It was kind of giving me like Elektra vibe. If you got any Marvel fans out there, I'll pop in a photo of Elektra. She was kind of giving me that vibe. I'll put a little side by side. It was kind of giving me that vibe a little bit, but I really loved this Brie Bella gear that she had. One of the best that she's had in a while. I really lived for it. And Paige's gear as well. I loved Paige's gear. I really love Paige's gear. She sticks to the same style, silhouette, the colors and everything, but I loved this one with all the studs, the spikes. The design was really, really cute. I really loved Paige's gear. It was very, very cute. Now let's talk about the match. And first of all, before I start talking about the match, Brie Bella, y'all, she truly has stepped up her game in the ring, and she has been doing absolutely amazing lately, you guys. The match on SmackDown with Kiana and Julia was really good, and then this one, y'all, truly she's showing us why she is in the Hall of Fame, because this match was so, so good, and she looked absolutely amazing. Some of the spots that I loved from her, the missile drop kick off the top rope was a thing of beauty. Those yes kicks were so good. The last one she did on Nia was like, boom, she hit her so hard, so good. Hitting the Brie mode on both Lash and Nia. The one she did to Nia Jax, you guys, looked so nasty, y'all. Oh my god. She was truly trying to kill Nia Jax in this match. She was really letting her have it in this match, and I really loved it. And I did love the little double code breaker that Paige and Brie did on Lash. That was pretty cute as well. Lash and Nia were truly being irresistible forces in this match, y'all. No pun intended, because they were really going to town on both Paige and Brie Bella. Loved their teamwork in this match. They work so, so well as a tag team. I absolutely love both of them in the ring. And Lash Legend truly showing why she is going to be a breakout star in the next couple of years, because she really is fantastic in the ring. You gotta love Lash Legend. When Lash and Nia hit the Samoan drop, the splash, and that big leg drop off of the middle rope onto Brie, oh my. They really tried to decapitate Brie Bella here, because the Samoan drop, we had the splash from Lash, and that finisher that they do, the one where Lash holds them and Nia does the leg drop off of the ropes, y'all. That has to be the most devastating tag team finisher I have ever seen from the women, because that looks... Every time they deliver it to somebody, I am literally sitting there like screaming for whoever's taking it, because I'm like, oh, their neck is done. They are decapitated, deceased, y'all. That move is so scary, truly devastating, but I love... That move definitely fits Lash and Nia as the irresistible forces that they are, because that move is absolutely scary, y'all. The ending of this match was also very, very cool. I loved how Brie got the tag for Paige, and then Paige goes for that crossbody. Nia catches her, Paige rolls through, and I love the teamwork between Brie and Paige here. I feel it was very funny how Paige like went for the roll through and was pinning Nia, and Brie was just like, eat with her foot. She was just like touching her like, come on girl, like keep her down, keep her down. That was really, really fun. Love the creativity between the two of them, the true veterans that they are, really taking it to Nia and Lash and coming out victorious, retaining their WWE Women's Tag Team titles. I really loved this match. This match was so, so good. Like I said, Brie and Paige have been doing so well as tag team champions. I really, really have been loving them holding those titles. And obviously, Lash and Nia were truly dominant in this match. I don't really know where we're going next with this, with the tag titles. I don't really know who they're going to face next because we've already seen Brie and Paige face the Judgment Day, the Irresistible Forces. I think, and also Charlotte and Alexa. I think the only ones that we're really kind of waiting on is Bayley and Lyra. And then I think from there, I don't really know where else we're going with the tag titles. So hopefully this is going to lead into probably, oh, you know what? We need to get B-Fab and Michin up in here with these tag titles because they need to get some gold. Both of them deserve to hold those tag titles. I would love to see them take those tag titles off of Brie and Paige. Maybe not anytime soon because I really am enjoying this tag run between Brie and Paige. Hopefully sometime around when Nikki does come back. So hopefully we'll kind of get B-Fab and Michin in there to get in on the action in the tag division. But this women's tag division, y'all, is stacked, y'all. There is so many good women's teams in both Raw and SmackDown. So hopefully we'll get some more good action for the women's tag titles. But that's all I have for my review of Saturday night's main event. If I had to pick my favorite match of the night, y'all, excluding Sol and Becky for the obvious reasons of the botch and everything, the match was pretty short. You know, God. You know, I really am really torn between the... God. You know what? I gotta go with the 6-woman tag. For the sole reason that we saw B-Fab and Michin truly take it to Charlotte and Alexa, and Rhea, to be quite honest. They really were showing out in this match, and I really, really loved this match. If I had to rate all of these matches, I'd give the 6-woman tag match... You know what? I'm giving that 6-woman tag match a 5 stars. I really, really loved that match. Becky Lynch and Sol Ruca, I will unfortunately give it a 2 out of 5 stars because for the sole reason that we did have a little bit of a botch and the match wasn't too long, but hopefully they will make up for that at Clash in Italy. The WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match, I'm gonna give you know what? I'm gonna give this match a 4.5. I would have loved for it to be a little bit longer, but I did love everything that I saw in this match. It was really, really good. I did enjoy that match a lot. But that was my review of Saturday night's main event. What did you guys think about Saturday night's main event? Drop it in the comments down below. Let's have a conversation about some of the matches. Would you guys have changed any of the outcomes that we got? I really, really loved this Saturday night's main event. This probably has been my favorite one that since the WWE has started doing it, my favorite one that they've done, solely for the reason that we got 3 women's matches. There's so many women that we saw on this card. Everybody absolutely delivered. I loved every match that we saw. But yeah, that's all I have for this video, you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to us here on Divas 2000, turn on those bell notifications to know every time we upload a new video. We're working on a bunch of other content coming very, very soon. We have non-wrestling fans, guest women's wrestlers. Those are going to be coming very, very soon. My editor is just working very, very hard on that video. Make sure you guys check out Divas 2000 on Instagram and TikTok as well. Those will be linked in the description down below. I post a lot of really fun content on TikTok as well, so you guys are really going to enjoy a lot of the content that I post on there. You guys can follow me on my personal social medias. Those will be linked in the bottom bar. And yeah, make sure you guys like this video, comment down below, subscribe, turn on bell notifications to know every time we upload a new video. We're working on non-wrestling fans, guest women's wrestlers, so hopefully those will coming very, very soon. And we have a lot of more fun content that are going to be coming hopefully very, very soon. And yeah, really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.